Hey sports fans, we're back at it again, and today we're here to give you 10 things you didn't know about Kansas City Chiefs all-world tight end Travis Kelce. Kelce, known as Zeus, plays like an unguardable force from Greek mythology if you ask the defenses he's faced since coming into the league. The 6'5" tight end is one of the focal points of the Chiefs' high-flying circus, and at 31 years old might just be staking his case for the best tight end ever to play the game. But those are things you probably already know. Today, we're going to be looking at some of the things you might not know. But before we get into all of that, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. All done? All right, let's go. Number 10. Travis Kelce, he was a 2-star recruit. Right now, there may not be a better tight end in all of the land as Travis Kelce. Travis has continued to raise the bar for the position and is starting to distance himself from the pack of his fellow tight end brethren. But it hasn't always been that way. Back in Travis's high school days, the tight end played quarterback and was a 3-time letterer at the position back in Cleveland. Playing mostly out of the Wildcat, the athletic Kelce didn't receive many offers and figured to be a tight end and quarterback hybrid in college without a sure path to the NFL. After accepting a scholarship to the University of Cincinnati, Kelce dabbled in the two positions before having a breakout season during his third year. When Travis Kelce broke out, so did his stock and went from being a fringe NFL player to third-round draft pick by the Kansas City Chiefs in 2013. Number 9. Kelce missed his entire rookie season. Travis entered the league with a lot of potential and was someone the organization was very excited about coming out of college, but unfortunately for the Chiefs, they'd have to wait to get returns on their third-round investment. Travis dressed up for the opening game, but a sore knee would keep him out of it and ended up taking his entire season. After he was unable to practice, the Chiefs decided to shut him down and opt for surgery. Now, not long after, he was put on the injured reserve without playing a single snap. The season was a letdown for Kelce, but as you'll find out later on the list, he's been doing, pretty good. Number 8. Travis is a reality TV star. He is quite the showman on the field and character off of it, as you'd know if you've ever watched any of his post-game or pre-game interviews. A man who goes by the nickname of Zeus couldn't actually have a small personality, and Travis fits the billing as one of the more outspoken Kansas City Chiefs on its current roster. When reality TV came calling, it was a shock to no one, and a match in reality TV haven with one of the more bankable personalities in all of the sport was looking for love on network television. The show is centered around Kelce's love life with contestants from all 50 states competing for Kelce's heart. Kelce found love, but would break up soon after before finding love again. If Kelce wanted to do more TV, we're sure people wouldn't be too mad at that. Number 7. Travis isn't the only Kelce in the NFL. Travis's brother Jason is an all-pro center for the Philadelphia Eagles, and like younger brother Travis, Jason is also a Super Bowl champ. Jason's also like his brother in the big personality department, as could be seen in the Eagles' victory parade where Kelce gave one of the wildest celebratory speeches to the Eagles faithful while dressed like some bedazzled leprechaun meets foreign royalty. While like his little brother, he's also a 3-time Pro Bowler, like his little brother, and one of the best at his position. Being great at what they do must run in the Kelce family, among other things. Number 6. Mama Kelce has a custom jersey to root for both of her sons. Speaking of family, what's a mother to do when they have 2 NFL athletes that grew up under the same roof when it comes to time to choose to which one to root for? If you're Travis's and Jason's mom, that means having a custom jersey made for both Kansas City and Eagles memorabilia. The custom jersey is a Chiefs red and Eagles green, and even though their mom couldn't choose between the two, she still manages to show her support when she's not doubly stressed about them getting injured. Number 5. Travis was once a huge character concern. So the fun-loving Travis you know wasn't always one of the locker room's better figures. Back in college, he was a bit of a wild card when it came to being a reliable teammate and locker room presence. His character concerns reached a fever pitch during the combine when one evaluator even called him a train wreck. At Cincinnati, he missed time with the team for violating team rules and was also disciplined for substance abuse after failing a drug test. Although Travis says those days are long behind him, he still lets shades of his bad boy days shine through. In particular, an altercation with one of his coaches where Travis pushed him on the sideline. The incident blew over quickly and all is well in Chiefs Kingdom, but incidents like this have served as a reminder that Travis does have a bad boy past and sometimes lets his judgment get the better of him. Number 4, Travis and Jason both played for Andy Reid. Before coming to Kansas City to build one of the league's most promising dynasties, head coach Andy Reid was at the helm for the Philadelphia Eagles and coaching Travis's older brother Jason. The longtime Eagles coach had Jason as his center during Jason's first few years in the league. During that time, he actually had the chance to meet Travis. Number 2, he's on a historic pace. In 2020, Travis Kelce led all tight ends in receiving yards with 1,416, which was also good enough for an NFL record. Travis was sizzling in 2020, and his season was so good that he almost led the entire league, falling just over 100 yards shy of league leader Stephon Diggs, and even played one less game than him. Far from a one-hit wonder, Travis has dominated the tight end charts for the last 5 seasons, going over the 1,000-yard mark each year, which is also an NFL record. Travis has been a force since breaking out in his second season and is well on pace to putting his name next to just about every major tight end record. And at just 31 years old, and with a generational talent, Pat Mahomes, at his quarterback, we're sure Travis will at least flirt with most of these records, if not put them out of reach for the next guy. Number 1, Travis's mom once took a shot at Tom Brady. Super Bowl 55 isn't the first time Travis's mom had a son playing against Tom Brady in the big game. Back in 2018, when the Eagles were slated to play the Patriots, Jason Kelce was the starting center for the Eagles, and in support of her son, Donna Kelce tweeted fighting words when she wrote, 2 orders of fried cheese curds, $50. 1 ticket to the Super Bowl, $2,100. And my son celebrating the win at the Super Bowl as Tom Brady gets helped off his butt. #priceless, with 5 exclamation marks or so. The tweet was liked over 16,000 times and Jason got a kick out of it. Alright, sports fans, that's it for our time today on one of the best, if not the best tight end in the NFL, Travis Zeus Kelce, and the 10 things you don't know about the Kansas City Chiefs All-Pro. Hate him or love him, he's doing some crazy things at tight end we've probably never seen and may still have better seasons in front of him. Stats aside, he's one of the more interesting guys in the league, and we're sure this list will grow longer. If there was anything on this list that surprised you, let us know by dropping a comment down below, and as always, if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all things football and more videos just like this. Until next time, take care.